Welcome, my wonderful people. Thank you for joining us once again. If you are joining us very first time, please do well to tap on the subscription button so you can get more updates coming right from this channel. All right, my wonderful people. Peter Obi reacts to report that he is raising funds for campaign during foreign trips. My wonderful people, Obidiati Media Office, on behalf of Labour Party flag bearer, described the allegation of violating the Electoral Act external funding for elections as desperate and baseless. Okay, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has clarified the report that he is on a mission to raise funds during his foreign trips. Remember that he is completed his diaspora tours over the weekend. This reaction comes after a report group under the aegis of Tinubu Shatima Connect asked the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to disqualify Peter Obi from the 2023 presidential race over violation of the Electoral Act on campaign funding. And to this, in a statement on Sunday, the Obidiati Media Office, on behalf of the Labour Party flag bearer, Peter Obi, described the allegation of violating the Electoral Act external funding for elections as desperate and baseless. The statement added that Obi's trip was to sensitize and carry along Nigerians abroad on his upcoming agenda of rebuilding the country. It said Obi's foreign trips have become a worry to the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) because its leader cannot meet Nigeria in diaspora without that they contributed in their leaving the country in the first place. Onto this, the statement also read in part as the Obidiati Media Office attention has been drawn to the desperate and the baseless allegation by a report group of Tinubu Shatima calling on the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to disqualify the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and his running mate Ahmed Baba Diati from the 2023 presidential election for allegedly voting a section of or violating a section of Electoral Act on election funding. All of a sudden, the structureless and the social media candidate are now the headache of the ruling party, that they are now hired to fabricate and imagine things they want the Electoral Commission to act on. And to this, Peter Obi's successful trip abroad, which is ostensibly to sensitize and carry along Nigerians abroad on his upcoming agenda of rebuilding the country, Nigeria, is open and transparent and not fundraising. But we know why it is discomforting to some people, of course, because they cannot meet Nigerians in diaspora knowing that they are contributed to, or they contributed to their leaving the country in the first place. We have also said it without missing words sometimes that their own understanding of structure is the abundance of looted funds in their skit that they plan to deploy on hungry Nigerian voters during the election to swear their votes. Of course, they know nobody has the kind of stolen funds they have and are also or always uncomfortable at anything suggesting to them that their opponent could reach them. But do not go to beg for money do not go to beg for money but to sell themselves and his mission to Nigeria outside these shores, who are critical stakeholders in Nigeria project. Meanwhile, since June 2022, when they deployed a lump of their loot to get this ticket of their party, the nation's currency crashed and still battling for breath. And since then, they have been mobbing up foreign currencies ahead of the election to buy voters. The media office, therefore, needs to educate them that Obi and his running mates are knowledgeable doers and who know the law and operate within it, and who become what they are financially, politically, and socially during legitimate businesses. They have no billion van history of questionable wealth and are ready and willing to be scrutinized, just as Peter Obi and the artist's background and antecedents are verifiable. So also their sources of income before and now are unambiguous and auditable. My wonderful people, Peter B and the artist reached where they are today. In this 2023, Johnny giving no shashi to anybody, of course, because they are investing in the suffering Nigerians impoverished by the greedy leaders of the past who devoted public funds to their private and family pocket. We understand their predicament, the wrath and the dread of contents from their principal, the lack of what to market, using the ample opportunity provided by the campaigns, and the resort to searching, blending for reason to disqualify the people's only hope for a new and better Nigeria. Suddenly they are beginning to resist that the social media grants, the structureless and the inconsistent candidates are in the hearts of the people who are convinced by their pragmatic messages. In frustration and envy, they are now desperately looking for all cranked ways to stop Peter B. Finally, we like to advise all those in this school of thought that the old order that kept us drawn as a nation will still work to read the writing on the whole world, knows that their time is up and that Nigeria are ready and determined to take back their country now. My wonderful people, a lot of reaction has this been gotten as Peter Obi has reacted. The truth has been that Professor Pat Otumi confirmed yesterday, being 4th of September 2022, on Politics Today, a program anchored by Seun Akinbayole, that Obidiati will be raising money to fund their campaign from the diaspora. He said that the portal for the contributions within and outside Nigeria will be opened in the next 1 week. I wonder why people are defending what is not defendable. The truth is that Peter B is raising money from the diaspora to fund his campaign. Okay, the truth has been that when the APC and PDP also contested primary election, they bribed the they bribed delegates with foreign currencies, and at that time the electoral rule or the electoral law was asleep. Now Obi's opportunity is causing them sleepless nights. They are fabricating falsehood, striving to wake up the electoral laws to victimize the Labour Party. No way, no matter the degree of your manipulation, your case will be that like of King Saul, who did not know that God had abandoned him. That is my take as long as this news is concerned. They are all thinking about P2B, but the truth has been no one is innocent about this, because of course it is very crystal on the fault that that was on September, as Professor Pet Otumi confirmed yesterday, saying that the Politics Today, that was on Politics Today program anchored by Sion Akimbaloye, that Obidati will be raising money to fund their campaign. But APC is not even safe, because as it stands now, when the APC and PDP contested primary election, they bribed delegates and with foreign currencies. What currency is that? Foreign currencies, for crying out loud. And as at that time, the electoral law was asleep, right? Now, Obi's popularity is coursing furiously, and they are getting sleepless nights, all because of P2B. They are fabricating falsehood, striving to wake up the electoral law to victimize Labour Party. No way. No matter the degree of their manipulation, your case will be like that of the soul who did not know that God has forsaken him. My wonderful people, anyone is up to say whatever I want to say. That is my opinion as Nigerian. You did not see 2023 election as an instrument to sweep any those striving politicians who also have interest to gain power for personal pride. That has been onto this, my wonderful people. Well, let me have your take on this matter, as a lot of reactions had this been attracted, even in the Bible. They question Jesus Christ why he should heal the sick on the Sabbath day. Should we pay tax to them? Well, that has been onto this one. Whatever you do, people will talk about it. And as it stands now, P2B and the PDP and APC, they are on him. And OBI have finally reacted to reports reaching to his desk that he is raising funds for campaign during foreign trips. All right, let me have your take on this matter, my wonderful people. Remember to send in and then do well to subscribe for more updates coming right from this channel. Thanks and God bless.